Welcome to Trashed It.
Trashed It is a brand that helps women focus on their next level of freedom by getting rid of the emotional garbage in their lives, whether it's toxic relationships, thought patterns, stigmas, etc. We're trashing it all.
But it goes beyond that. We are representatives of you. We represent mothers and single mothers, daughters, wives, and divorcees, business professionals, entrepreneurs, and even Christians and ministers of the gospel. And this is our podcast.
Hey everybody, it's Mel
and Missy.
And welcome to this episode of Trashed It.
Mel, how was your week?
The week has been good. I will say that once again, the youngest child, which we call number 3, missed the bus, primarily because her mother didn't want to get up. So that continues to be a problem. And so yeah, she got to sleep in a little late. I mean, I don't completely suck because she was at school on time.
That's all that matters.
Yeah, she was early. She wasn't tardy. But man, it is super difficult.
Yeah.
Because her bus arrives like an hour before our son's bus.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. So she has to get up earlier. And because, I kind of don't go to bed when I'm supposed to, it often makes it difficult to get up in the morning. Yeah.
Very difficult.
So she's probably been late. No, she's missed the bus at least once a week since the school year started.
And we have only been in the school year
3 weeks, I think.
3 weeks?
3 weeks, yeah. So,
21 days.
Yeah, so kudos to us.
Hey, she gets there on time. That's all that matters.
Yeah, she gets there on time. I don't show up in my night clothes. So,
And rollers.
Yeah, so I think it's pretty good.
Well, hey, it's good.
So what about you?
Nothing for myself. Just resting and relaxing.
So we're not about to talk about these cute new frames?
Yeah, yes, my glasses. Makes me look quite sophisticated.
Fancy.
Thank you. She ready.
Say it again.
She ready.
Oh my God. I cannot. I cannot. All right. So let's go ahead and let's get into it.
I don't really have an opinion, but I'm just saying.
This next segment we call I don't really have an opinion. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Now, normally in this section, we would talk about just general news, general things that are happening in the world. But today, I think it's appropriate because it's very fresh. That we offer condolences. One of the things that I saw recently that truly was sad was the fact that Greg Leaks, which is the husband of Nene Leaks from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, that he passed away after having dealt with colon cancer for I'm not even really sure how many years. I know.
Mel, I think it was like almost 2 years or a little bit over. At least that's what the paper had stated.
Gotcha. Yeah. So, and I think everyone who ever encountered them, even just on the show, right? You just felt this affinity towards him.
Exactly.
And so, so condolences to
absolutely
Nene, to the Leaks family, to everyone who actually knew him personally, and who just it was really heart-wrenching.
Yeah,
it was really heart-wrenching.
And prayers to the Leaks family.
So, that being said, what are we trashing today?
We are trashing the word body shaming.
Body shaming. We can't even say it loud. That's how much we don't like that word.
Exactly.
Body shaming.
Exactly.
So let's get into it. What is our introduction to body shaming?
Wow. The introduction to body shaming,
if I can sum it up, is all things negative, all things that isn't.
I like that. All things that isn't. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think one of the things I think about is Lizzo, right? Because she has absolutely been making headlines here recently with, because of course we know her as this phenomenal singer and celebrity and artist and someone that represents a demographic that is not always welcome.
Absolutely.
Right? But she absolutely rocks it. But lately, we've seen her take to social media and really share some transparent moments about being, about the fact that it hurts.
Yeah.
People say about me that just doesn't even make sense. It's fatphobic. And it's racist and it's hurtful. If you don't like my music, cool. If you don't like Rumors the song, cool. But a lot of people don't like me because of the way I look.
Yeah.
And that even though she is strong and even though she wears it well, that she has a heart too. And she has feelings.
Yeah.
So, I think one of the first things that we're trashing and we want everyone to leave with is knowing that there's no need to conform.
Exactly.
There's no need to conform.
And I think, especially when you see celebrities, we, the non-celebrity human beings, that we feel like that they have to conform to something.
Right. Yeah.
And so when you see this figure, whether they are an influencer, a celebrity, a star, someone that you may look up to, when you see them having a moment and it's almost like, hey, time out. You're not supposed to do that because you're Lizzo. You're strong. You can do all things.
Right. You're representing the culture.
Exactly.
But, I think the reality is what I've learned is one size doesn't fit all. And being able to walk in that, right? Mm-hmm. So don't conform. No more conforming. And I think that's really what Lizzo was after.
Yeah.
She already wasn't trying to conform, but actually saying like I am not trying to conform and I'm okay with not conforming. And I need y'all to back up off me.
Well, when is okay not okay?
What do you mean?
When is it okay for her? When was it okay, I should say, for her to let people know that, hey, that wasn't okay? Because again, I think Lizzo, at least what I can recall, I think she's been on the scene now less than 5 years. I think I'd be safe in saying that. That she came out as this strong individual, right. And it was, she is a voluptuous woman with a voluptuous attitude. And so her size matched her attitude.
Right.
So now we are seeing a softer side of her. And I'm not saying that because she had attitude that it made her a hard individual, but we never saw this. We have never seen this part of Lizzo before where she is.
She's vulnerable.
Yes.
She's vulnerable. She's absolutely vulnerable. But you know what? I think that's what we get into. Even when we're not celebrities, I think society and sometimes even family and friends, they want us to conform in so many different ways, right? And so I think even if we talk about, let's talk about even Serena. We got Venus, Serena Williams. People aren't going to say the same thing necessarily to Venus that they would say to Serena.
To Serena, you're right.
Because Serena is bodied. She is bodied. Now, no slight to Venus because, I can only wish to have such a physique as athletic as hers.
Same here.
But ma'am, when we talk about Serena, it's not just it's not just the athletic build, it is the pow pow that comes with it, right? And so, you know, there's this thought that, okay, she's supposed to conform to the traditional little tennis skirt and, you know, and whatever. And this chick has an entire line of clothing and she gets knocked because she comes out looking bodied, and still winning.
Yeah, exactly.
And had a baby. So it's like, when is it okay for, I think maybe just people to just stop talking.
Well, you know, and I think it goes to 2 points: intimidation, and they feel threatened.
That could be true. That could be true. That could be true. But think about it when we look at it, because I know you and I were having a conversation about people we know personally.
Yes.
Right. And how sometimes people, even in our space, right, may wear things. And like, you know, there's kind of this side eye.
Yeah.
And you know how we do. You know how we do. We give the side eye like, what she got on? What's she doing?
Exactly.
Right. Without really even considering, like, yo, how long did it even take this person to get to this point?
Yes.
If they're even comfortable.
Exactly.
Wearing, you know, maybe revealing clothing, or even comfortable putting on shorts or whatever. You know, like we just did a photo shoot, and I never would think I would put on shorts, because for me it's like, oh God, no, not me in shorts. But you know, but just moving forward and moving in this freedom. And so is it that we're asking people to conform, and they're inwardly fighting for their own freedom?
Yes.
Fighting for their own self-esteem, basically.
And I think because we put them on a pedestal, we put them on this pedestal that we look up to you, we honor you. Like, you're our shero, you know, we admire you. Like, we admire, going back with Lizzo, we admire your boldness. And you know, when I first heard of Lizzo, it was like on the American Music Awards or something. I mean, she had on a lingerie set and she's playing the flute and dancing as well. And I'm like, I can't even walk and chew gum at the same time. And she had so much balance. She did it gracefully. Now, I can't say it was tasteful, but she did it with grace. She had confidence when she did that thing. And she owned it. She owned that stage for that particular time. And that's what we have seen up until now. Right.
And I think it's appropriate.
Yes.
Because if we don't stand up for ourselves with our body, with our shape, with our hair,
oh goodness,
with our smile.
Yeah.
You know, I used to hate the fact that I have a cricket smile. And so I would like take 10 different photos, 10 different selfies, because I'm like, oh, I got like this cricket smile. Yes. And I hated it. But, you know, like we're always in our own way. And then the world doesn't help. And people around us don't help.
Yeah.
Because, you know, even as people who are not celebrities, you know, we're always looking at social media. We're always looking at what the world says we're all supposed to be.
Exactly.
And we are conforming, and we're conforming in such a way that is killing us inside. I feel like with Lizzo, the reality was, yo, I either say something now or something bad, could happen later.
Well, if you recall at the beginning of the pandemic, she talked about that with her mental health, how, I do believe she might have just been at home by herself. I don't know, of her mother, because I do remember reading somewhere, I don't think her mother lives that far from her, I'm not mistaken. But I do believe at the height of this pandemic, 18, 19 months ago, that she was basically isolating herself by herself in her home. So all she had was her time, and all she had was her talent, and all she had was the four walls. We all were on some type of social media. And like you said, it does a lot to us. It really does affect us, emotionally, mentally, and even physically.
And at some point, the body is going to do what it's going to do.
Yes.
And we have to listen to it. So I really think I give her kudos. For me, it's hats off. It's a salute, man, because it takes a lot to not try to be the strong person and really say yo, this is tough.
Yeah.
This hurts. I don't want to be the hero right now. Yeah. Maybe I can be the hero 5 days out of this week, but today, this day, I'm just not with it. And I think, even as we wrap up this first point, that's the first thing, we're really, really trashing in body shaming, and making sure that when you leave this episode, know that you don't have to conform. It's okay that one size doesn't fit all. That's not the way we were made anyway.
Not at all. How many times have we said you cannot not put a circle in a square?
A square peg. Yep.
It just doesn't fit.
Absolutely. So we're always faced with conforming in some way.
Yeah.
Right.
We are.
But embracing that one size doesn't fit all.
It does not.
And that we were all meant to be unique.
And what fits for you and works for you works for you, and what fits for me and works for me works for me.
Are you interested in becoming a sponsor of the show, or have topic suggestions you'd like for us to trash? If so, email at wetrashedit@gmail.com.
There was an article that I read. Now, I did not read it in depth, but I felt very sorry for this young lady. It sounded like she was a fairly new mother back in the gym working out during this pandemic. So that's already heightened our senses at that particular time anyway. But nevertheless, she went to the gym, had on her gym clothes, the leggings, and she had on a sports bra. Well, she was told by the gym manager of this particular gym that she could not wear what she had on, and she had to leave. And she was so devastated. And I felt sorry for her. And she was not, it was not done in a distasteful manner. It was tasteful. It was fine. She was covered up. But she did have the lower part of her stomach was showing. Like I stated, she had just had a baby.
Her fupa was out.
Yes, her foot. I call it I have a kangaroo pouch.
Yeah.
Yes. So the kangaroo pouch was sticking out. And so the gym manager did not find that appropriate. And she's like, I'm just here trying to work out. I just had a baby. What else am I supposed to do? But here's the thing. She felt comfortable in wearing that.
Listen, number one, again, salute that she even, felt that it was okay or appropriate. And honestly, it could have been that she was doing it to, sometimes how we just want to hype ourselves up, right?
Yes.
I like to go to the gym and put on something cute because if I go and I've got my little cute my little cute little outfit on. Then sometimes because, I am mentally more prepared.
Yes, absolutely.
It makes me want to get up and go, and it makes me want to be at the gym, right? So sometimes it's really about like, okay, what's going to get me there, right? And so I think, man, sometimes we can be harsh,
our own critic,
as people. Now, do I really want to see everybody's body parts in the gym? No, I don't. I've been in the gym before and saw a dude with red drawers on, y'all. Red underwear, red. Like, this was all the man had on in the gym. Red underwear and long socks.
Wow.
And this was his workout getup. Now, it was rather hard for me to concentrate because I kept thinking, sir, you did not come in. Like, sir, where are the rest of your clothes?
Yeah.
Where are the rest of your clothes?
You literally got out of bed.
Literally. It honestly looked like he got off work and then said, I'm going to the gym, and then thought, oops, my bad. I don't have any workout clothes, but I don't want to get my jeans sweaty. So let me just work out in my drawers. Seriously, that's what it really looked like.
But it just, and I don't mean to cut you off, but is there a standard for men as opposed to women?
I think because we make it one. Right? So okay. So there we go. It's okay for old boy to be in the gym with his drawers on. And nobody says anything to him.
Exactly.
Right? But this lady is at her gym, and maybe her gym, do you think it was more of a health club? Because when you're dealing with health clubs, that's a little more bougie.
Yes.
So
no, it was a gym.
Okay, we're talking about regular old standard gym.
Standard gym.
Yeah, I think unfortunately we as women, we don't get away with stuff.
Exactly.
Right? Like we don't get to we can't walk in the gym like a guy can.
Yeah.
Without the side eyes or what have you. But I think that goes into this next point, which is, we want you to be able to acknowledge how you feel. Like, it's okay. It's all right to say, yo, this hurt my feelings. Like, we don't have to be these strong individuals and these sheroes, these super women all the time that walk around like our feelings don't get hurt, or like we can't have a bad day
because we can, because we're entitled to it.
Right. Like, give us our bad day.
Yes.
Like, let me live. let me live today without excuse, without having to act as if I'm good when I'm not.
And I'll take a bad day for $550.
Right. Absolutely. Because I think here's the deal. Man, we're under so much pressure as women. Like, everything is pressure. It's pressure at work. It's pressure at home.
Yes.
It's pressure in these social media streets. It's pressure. And then think about the pressure from people you don't even know.
Exactly.
People just trying to be in your business that don't even know you.
Exactly.
But everyone has an opinion. So, like, it's okay to acknowledge how we feel. We don't have to walk around like we don't hurt, because we do. And it's fair for us to be able to say that. You know?
Well, here's the thing. Everybody has an opinion, but no one is giving advice.
Exactly. Period.
God.
They'll be so embarrassed when they hear me say that. They'll be so embarrassed. Mama. But yeah, you're right. You are absolutely right. Everyone has an opinion, but nobody's coming with the solution. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes it's not even your business to give a solution to.
Exactly.
Right? Why is it my business what Lizzo is doing?
Yeah.
Do I live with Lizzo?
No.
Do I have Lizzo's money?
No.
Mm-mm. Do people that have anything to say about us, do they live with us?
No.
And so, listening audience, the people that have something to say about you, do they live with you? Do they pay your bills?
That's right. Is their name on your paycheck?
Right. Are they signing off on your check? And hold on though, but even if they're signing off on your check, that still does not mean they get to tell you about your body, about like, oh, no, ma'am, no, sir. Yeah. No, ma'am, no, sir. Now, of course, if you work in corporate America, you can't just walk in with your bra on.
No, you can't.
But if we're at work, and because I've had this happen before, mm-hmm. Be at work and the question, like if I wear my hair flat iron, right? Mm-hmm. I normally wear it natural. It's a lot of, oh my God, your hair looks so nice today. Mm-hmm. Well, what? Well, what you mean? Like, mm-hmm. Does it not look nice to you
any other time? Exactly.
Right. So to me, even that's a form of like shaming me mm-hmm. on what I naturally do and how mm-hmm. I naturally appear. And even though it's slightly passive aggressive, mm-hmm. it still counts.
Yes, it does.
So no, ma'am, no, sir. We're not conforming. One size doesn't fit all. And it's okay to acknowledge that your feelings are hurt.
Yeah. It's okay.
It's okay. It is okay. It is all right. So let's move on. Let's move on to this last thing. And then, as they say, we're gonna get up out of here. What do we want to leave everyone with? What is our takeaway?
I do believe that our takeaway is, again, be you. Be you. Do all things you. If you like going to the gym and, wearing, because as of course, now that's all we are seeing is this wonderful and cute loungewear, sports bras and, leggings, a lot of gym exercise outfits, that you can buy and wear to the gym. Mm-hmm. If you have the confidence for that, you know what? Do not let anyone knock you down.
But hold on now, Missy. But now, listen, we don't want to see you wear this every day. Like we do not.
Oh, true. Absolutely not. Just, if you went to the gym, you went to the gym.
Like Monique, like now we don't want to see you in these lounge outfits every day, everywhere, because they're not made for that now.
That they're not. They're not.
Let's be clear.
I digress, and let me clarify. If you have on gym wear, mm-hmm. and I think the appropriate name now is athletic wear, excuse me.
Come on, Becky. Come on.
Yes. So if you have that, own it. Walk in your truth with it. Yep. And just be confident. Yep. Be confident in who you are.
Be confident, be proud, be mm-hmm. secure. Be all of these things that really make us women, man.
Exactly.
Because the same way that people are always pressuring us to conform is the same way these same people need us.
Yes.
Same folks need us to make the world go round.
Mm-hmm. They actually need you more. Mm-hmm. And that's what they don't realize. And I'm saying the people that do need them.
Right. I agree. I agree. So I think that is a great note for us to end this episode.
I think so too.
We're not doing the body shaming anymore, people.
No, we're not.
So listen, go tell your friends, go tell your colleagues, go tell the folks that are trolling you on social media, like stop coming for us. Stop coming for us with the conforming, because we're not having it. When we are ready to lose weight, if we feel that we should, let's let it be. Yeah, let's let it be, because we are truly after better health, right?
Yes.
And a better and a healthier lifestyle. But not because somebody is pressuring us. Let us do it because the doctor said, yo, like, now, if you don't lose some weight, then you're going to die.
That's true.
Like, there are some reasons why we need to be healthier. Because all the chicken and all this other BS we eat, we anyway. But it's our choice. And because it's our choice, then it really should be our choice if we choose to do things differently.
Exactly.
So be you, be proud, be healthy.
Exactly.
Right.
In the midst of it all,
Yes.
physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially. I mean, just being healthy all the way around.
Right. Because listen, at the end of the day, we got one mind. We don't get another one.
You're right. And you
so
get one body.
You get one mind, you get one body. Now you might get some other parts, but
it can enhance some parts.
But we get one mind, and if we let people into that, and we become hostage to everybody else's opinions, man, that's not life.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Trashed It. If you're feeling what we're trashing, make sure you subscribe to the podcast channel. You can hear us on any platform you currently listen to all your other favorite podcasts. Also, leave us some reviews. And if you want to see us live and in living color, subscribe to the Trashed It YouTube channel. Have a topic you want to hear us trash? Email us at wetrashedit@gmail.com or simply message us on our Trashed It Facebook or Instagram page.